Hey, what's going on? Today is October 18, 2023. A day my dad would have turned 54 years old. So yeah, man, I just wanted to, get on and say, happy birthday to my dad, man. It's crazy, man, because the years go fast. My dad be going 5 years, man. 5 years in May, he was going 5 years. And another thing too, man. I got a lot of videos I just ain't upload anymore. I know I don't be on YouTube like I used to. Well, I still be on YouTube, I just don't upload like I used to. But look, right? I don't like making drinking videos like that no more, But I couldn't find Bud Ice for my dad, but I had to get Bud Light. And Dad, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know how you can drink, man. I can't drink, man. Like beer is so nasty to me. Say what you gonna say, Fergo?
Happy birthday, Paolo.
Oh man,
I know that's rough.
this is a rough drink, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is nasty. I don't know how y'all could drink. I got my front facing camera, so I'm not looking to the side. I'm not looking cross-eyed. I'm looking at the dot on the side. But this some nasty stuff, yo. This is nasty as hell, man. God damn. No, my dad used to drink Bud Ice.
Wow.
So the one he drunk was stronger than this. This the watered down version.
Oh, man.
Hey, I think my dad had, my mom sent somebody got malt liquor in his. This is just, yo, beer nasty. Yo, man. So listen, y'all, you're gonna walk with me today. You know what I mean? You're gonna walk with me, man. Listen, man. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna talk to my sister later on. We gonna reminisce like we always, do. I got a picture right here. Yeah, my man Swerve. Yep. My dad. Oh, that'd be a cool picture, Chief. That'd be cool right there, just like that, man. Man. Huh? That just like that, bang. Hey, Dad, happy birthday, man. I know you smiling down on us, man. Love, man. There'll never be another person like you, man. Even my mom said you was the best dad. You was the best dad. Period. You was the best dad. All my sisters, we got the best dad. We got the best dad. We got the best dad. And Swerve, man. One thing about you, man. You love your kids. You love your grandkids. You just love family. You just love family, Dad. That's just the person you were. I'm trying to think. Before I'm not gonna make it too long. This is just me, just rambling, just talking. I wasn't put the oldies on, but I'm trying to say. My most proud. I got a lot of good memories of my dad, but a memory that I remember the most, and I'm not gonna say when I was older, it was more when I was younger. I was probably like 2 years old, and it's funny. I can remember this. I'll say about 4. I was a little kid, and I remember my dad. Since I was little, I couldn't walk fast, and my dad, when he would walk, we would walk in the middle of the street. I remember the street too. It was off of. We used to walk up 4th Street. Okay, you got wait. Sycamore Street. I'm gonna say right now. One second. 318 Sycamore Street. So I think that's Sycamore Street. Yep. We was going towards. Okay, that Sycamore Street was going towards Auntie house. I mean, not Auntie. My Aunt Terry. Aunt Terry was living up there off of Broadway, and my dad would come from downtown and walk. All my dad did was walk. He walked all the time, and I remember we walked from my Aunt Shell house all the way to my Aunt Terry's house, but we walked up Sycamore Street in Camden, downtown Camden. We walked straight up there. Sycamore just went straight up there. It wasn't Sycamore Street. That's 4th Street. Excuse me. That's 4th Street. There you go. From 4th Street all the way up towards Ferry Avenue area. Not Ferry Avenue, but towards, it's off of Broadway. I don't know the streets he live on, but I know it's up there. I guess it's near Sacred Heart. I'm talking to my family, by the way. My family, y'all know who I'm talking to. But my dad, we was walking in the middle of the street, and he had me on his shoulders. So I was walking on his shoulders. I was on his shoulders. He was walking. And I remember one thing about my dad. He always looking back, making nobody behind us. You know what I mean? And I remember, yeah, and I had my little hands on his head. I never forget that. I never forget that. I will never forget to my last day. And that's how I am with my kids, man. Seriously, man. From you gotta remember, it starts first. Starts at the top. With my grandparents. I'm not gonna turn into like a video, but you gotta understand. Like my grandparents on both sides. Grandma Bubba and Grandpa Billy Davis, but my grandma and grandpa, Grandma Shirley and Grandpa Clyde. At the end of the day, it's about respect. It's about respect. You didn't listen. The kids didn't bring themselves in the world. You brought them in this world. So you take care of the kids. You take care of your kids, and that's the reason why I'm like that. To this day, man, I'm 38 years old, man, and you'll never see me. I'm not gonna cuss in front of my mom. I might talk, make jokes and stuff, but and if I did, I'll say sorry. It's just respect, man. It's respect, man. And my sister always told me, a guy that disrespect his mom will disrespect you. My sister always told me that. And I think about that. But you gotta remember, my mom, even my mom, she don't play that, man. Let me not take care of the kids, yo. Man, it down, what's going on? My dad, he literally, I saw him take care of us. He may not have his money through Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if he either on Friday, he either dropped us off some money, or he would pick us up and take us home on the weekend. So, yeah, listen, I don't have nothing bad to say about my dad. Of course, everybody knows Swerve. He get that happy juice in him. He turned up. But I'm just saying, based off this being around us, he wasn't a deadbeat dad. No. Now, just being an everyday parent, that was my mom. My mom did all the dirty work. All the small stuff. And the big stuff, my mom was, small and big. I gotta watch what I say. She did all the small stuff. When I mean about small stuff, doctor's appointments. Yeah, my dad wasn't doing none of that. But my dad would listen. That's the reason why me and my sister always, I'm not gonna say we love money. Everybody love money, but hey, man, my dad, man, he spoiled us with money. So my dad was the one that gave us the money. Money. That's it. Money. My dad was flexing back in the day before flexing was a word. Swerve get money, he pulling money out of his sock. You think he broke, he not broke. So Swerve was, I call my dad Swerve, everybody do, but my man Swerve, my dad, he was flexing before flexing was even something now. He was doing that back in the day. My mom was a little both, but my mom was mostly, my mom was, she would, oh man, my mom spoiled us with merchandise, man. Clothes. When it came to clothes and sneakers, that was my mom. That was my mom. Nah, that is my mom, not was, but that's how my mom used to do when we was younger. Clothes and all the PlayStations. So my mom was shop for. We looked nice. That was because Sean, man, my mom. You respect my mom, but my dad, man. Imagine you 7, 8 years old and you getting $20 and $50. That's a lot of money. This is back in the 90s when candy was 5 cents. You got 5 cent candy. You know what I mean? Candy was 5 cents. So you could get a lot with your, man, what? Yeah, man. Only time, another thing, my dad, he wasn't big into beating us. He just wasn't into that. And if he popped us, he'd say sorry. But I did mess up one time. Oh, Dad, I got to take another sip. Oh. This is some nasty stuff. This is nasty. Hold on, see. This is nasty, yo. This is bad. This is nasty stuff. But like I said, the only time my dad popped, he got on me because my cousin, I think it was my cousin TT and cousin Erica. That's who it was. Back in the day, this one food stamps, you got the paper, the book. My goofy self, I'm probably like 8 or 9 years old. My goofy self, listen to my cousins. I stood on this stool ladder, just like a little stool ladder, a little stepping ladder that my grandma Bubba had. And I was in the kitchen on top of the little pantry shelf, and I took those food stamps. It was a $50 food stamps and some 20s and 10s. It was like a stack of food stamps. Stole them. I stole it. I stole it. And Word got back to my dad. I don't know how. I still to this day I don't know how that got back to my dad. I don't know. Maybe somebody else could tell me. I don't know. But word got back to my dad that basically I stole his mother's food stamps. My dad came to my shell house back in Camden. I'm gonna say where she lived at, but you know, in Camden, right? We was downtown Camden, and my dad, we was outside in front of Miss Mommy's house. My mom and everybody was outside, and my dad confronted me. He said that, you know, did I take his mother's, which we call her Bubba, did I take Bubba's food stamps? And I said, I lied. I told my dad I didn't take it. He said, so you gonna lie to me? You gonna lie to me about stealing my mom's food? He said, you lying to me, Donald. You gonna lie to me? My dad took his belt off and he whooped me outside. Not like on skin, look on my pants. So I'm on the wall, I'm trying to act tough and like trying to shrug away. He said, you tensing up on me? He popped me again. It wasn't one of like, what? No, it was like, you don't steal from my mom. It was hit me like 3 or 4 times on my jeans. Take that back. It was my school uniform. I had a school uniform on. I'm not gonna say the school, you know, too many weirdos out here, but I was going to school and my dad got me. And then, you know, I was crying, but I was trying to hold it in. You know, is everybody outside me? Miss Mommy, my man Dante, rest in peace to Dante. Everybody was outside. And then my dad gave my sister $20. And then after he popped me, he gave me $20. But the problem was, I gave my dad an attitude. I was like 9 years old. I gave my dad an attitude. He said, oh, so you gonna have an attitude with me? I'm acting like I'm a little tough. You know how sons is. You want to act like you tough. My son do it. Try, you know, chop him down the sides. You know, chop him back down to my height. But I try to act, get tough with my dad. He said, matter of fact, give me that money back. He took my money back and gave it to my sister Mia. And she at the time, she's like 7. I'm 9, she's 7. And my sister, she was terrorizing the hell out of me, man. To this day, listen, she's the ultimate troll, my sister, right? So Mia took my $20 and her $20 and went to go skipping to actually, I don't know if she gets to my mind. Don't give me the line. I can't remember that part, but I remember she did go to Wiggins. She went to Nunez. It's a corner store called Nunez down in Camden, whatever, right? So she went to Nunez. I told the store, whatever. It's a store, Nunez. So she went to Nunez. She came back with a bag full of snacks. Mom, she still got money left, and when she came back, she looked right at me, looked right dead in my eyes. She looked dead in my eyes and walked into my aunt's shell house. I'm sitting outside looking like a fool. Pissed off, mad as hell, she took my money. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss, sorry, Mom. I'm mad as I don't know what because she took my money and she going in and eat my snacks. That's my money. I'm mad. I'm mad. So during that time, my dad had already left. Mind you, she got my money. Remember that, right? So Uncle Keith came. That's my Uncle Keith. And he said, what's wrong with you? I said, my dad hit me. He hit you? What he hit you for? My mom was right there, saw the whole thing. I don't know if my mom remembered this. I remember it. And so I was telling him what happened. And before I was telling him what happened, my mom said he stole Bubba's food stamps. And what Keith said, I'm thinking he gonna take it from me. He said, I should whoop your ASS, my damn, I should whoop your ASS, my D self. My mom, I'm not gonna say no bad words, man. I should whoop your ASS, myself. That's what Keith said. And he said, matter of fact, go in the house. He mad at me now. You know, I'm thinking he gonna take up for me. He mad because I stole Bubba's food stamps. He know Bubba is respect. Listen, man, look. I say all this, say this, yo. My dad was always in my life. Always, man. Always. Even when I was up here, his favorite saying was, I'm gonna get my grandbaby something because I always get Mia's I always get my Mia kids. I hate saying Mia kids, but this is what he said. I always get Mia kids. And I'm like, Dad, I'll be on the phone. I'm like, Dad, don't worry about it. These my nieces and nephews. It's not your fault. We the ones moved, not Mia. They ain't got nothing to do with Mia and my nieces and nephews. That's cool. He said, I understand, Don, but you know how I am. I love all my grandbabies. He said, my grandbabies up there, I love them too. Up here, he was showing love. He was showing love up here. I'm making this 14 minutes. He was showing love up here. Always. Listen. Me and my mom, we like to talk in person. Like, me and my mom, we don't really talk on the phone a lot. Like me and my mom, when we get down there, we get to laugh and we drink some happy juice. My mom don't drink like she don't drink no more. She don't drink no more. But it'll be my, like me, my mom, my sister, we be mostly in the group chat texting, right? But my dad, he used to have us on a 3-way. Because it was for my dad. He the one got me and my sister close. Because me and my sister, we couldn't get along growing up. Like, we would be, in front of my dad, we'd be brotherly love, sisterly love. But in front of my mom, we like Tom and Jerry. He forgot. We like Tom and Jerry. Mia used to terrorize me, man. Mia would terrorize me. She like the little big sister. She'll tell you that, right? And but my dad, listen, man, he was a great father, man. Great. I don't have nothing. Listen. When it comes to being a father, or just a dad, man. Forget a father. Forget a father. A father is like this. To me, it's how I look at it. A father is like this. Look. Well, I don't know what's worse. I mean, you got different things. Our dad, I don't know what's worse, being a dad or a father. No. Listen, I'm a father because once you're born, you're a father. But being a dad is doing small things. Dads do the small things, and that's my dad. He did all the small things. This thing can be looking cockeyed. I'm looking sideways because the camera's this way, but my eyes, I ain't cockeyed. But look, my dad did the small things. He did the small things, man. This all of, came to my graduation yelling. He's the loudest one there. That's my son. He'll tell everybody that's my son. That's my daughter. I got the best looking daughter in the family. I got the best dressed kids. He'll brag. My dad had the whole city trying to come at your neck. If he saw my kids and Mia kids, he'd say, I got the best looking great. That's what he do. He saw Fergo. Nobody look better than my daughter-in-law. That's what he did. He always said, daughter-in-law. That's what he did. Am I saying any lies? My dad was, no matter where we was at, my dad called us. He know how to find me. He always say, Donald, you talk to mommy? Mommy is my sister. He called my sister mommy. That dude loved my sister, no, man. That dude, oh, man, not that dude, but that man loved my sister, yo. Me and my dad was cool, but him and my sister was like this. That's his daughter. That's a father and daughter love. You can't replace that, but I'm his son, and I got my dad back. And, Dad, man, I'm not going to make it to a sad video. I had to, brighten up. But, Dad, man, your birthday, man, I know if you was alive, man, you'll turn up. But, listen, see, what you don't realize is, right? Hey, Fergal, I need you to hold those joints real quick. Can you pass those things? I got to show real quick. I ain't gonna show you in the camera. Keep out the freezer. Listen, but see, I got your drink right here. Right? It's one more there. What we gonna do? You know how we do it, babe. Oh man, with Juju coming back, babe. Hey, in case you happen to,
Say it, Don.
yeah, my mom watching this, man. Yeah. Hey, man, read your charm. Listen. This is how we do it. So Swerve, man, we gonna keep it moving in your honor. We gonna do this. We gonna dance in your honor. I'm gonna get my oldies on. Listen, we gonna talk news. We gonna turn up. I'm gonna share some tears later on for you. But you know what? I'm gonna get back up in the morning tomorrow and take my to the gym. That's how we gonna do it. But you know what? It'll never be another Swerve. It'll never be another Swerve. Like I told my son, right? I told Don, he taller, because as I start getting older, I start thinking I'm tough, I'm taller than my dad. Listen, my dad, he'll never let his kids. He said he'll never let his son whoop his, what? No matter how big I got. That's what my dad told me. His favorite thing was, don't let me drop this titty on you. Excuse my language, but that's what he said, man. Let me drop this titty on you. And it's funny, me and my son, we always talk about this, man. All my kids, Don, that's my son, call him Deuce. Deuce, still talking about my dad to this day. I don't know, Don, they saw my dad when he was young. My dad passed away May 2nd, 2018. So Deuce was 11 when my dad passed away. He ain't turned 12 yet. And Deuce still remember all that. He still remember like it was yesterday. He still remember when my dad took them to McDonald's. And he took them to Family Dollar, and he told them to pick same thing. So he did to my sister. He just took me and my sister to the store and said, pick whatever y'all want to get. That's what he did. He took my kids to the store, right, Fergo? Yeah. He took me and your kids to the store, our kids, and he told them they pick out whatever they want. Deuce got some cheap, so he gonna say Papa. He called Deuce Papa. He said, Papa, that's it. Get something else. I said, nah, Dad. He said, listen, whatever. He gave the cashier girl $100 bill. Them toys ain't come with the barely $40. That's what the kids picked. It came with the $42. It was $58 change. She was giving my dad that $58 change back. You know what my dad gonna say? He was drinking, by the way. What's that? I don't know what that is. She said, this is your change, sir. That's not mine, that's yours. She said, sir. I saw how this, I said, miss, he's giving it to you. I said, Dad, you looking for all that money? Don, I don't know who money that is. He's playing. My dad, here you go flexing again. That's Swerve flex. That's what the fuck he do, man. You know what I mean? I'm that amped up. Me and my son, we be playing. Yeah, amped up. All we doing is trying to act like my dad. Brian Dawkins and my dad. All that hype. My dad was hyper, man. Got amped up. Loved the Undertaker. This is what he do. I made this video long because of my dad. I made this video long because of my dad. And I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you, Dad. I'll never forget you, man. Coolest dude I knew, man. You know, my top three I got a couple dudes, man. But you know, you got my dad, you got my grandpa, and I'm not gonna, you know, I can't pick the third one. I got a lot of, you know, cool Uncle Keith. You know, rest in peace, Uncle Clyde. You know, I got my son. You know, I got my nephews. Yo, it's too many people, but yeah, man, it's hard to replace a dad. You can't replace a dad, you know. And quick shout out to Mr. Belly, man, because, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, it's time for us to put up, you know, big boy pants on, man. You know, he told me, that's my mom, fiance, soon to be husband. But Mr. Belly was like, Don, you know, you lost a dad, but you still got one in me. Respect. I mean, he not my dad. I can never call him dad because he, you know, to me, disrespectful to my dad. But, you know, that's my mom's husband, man. But when he said that, man, he said that that's respect, you know, respect. You know what I mean? He has his own son. You know, his son don't want me call him dad. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not gonna call him dad. He's saying like, yo, that's my dad. Even though his son do call my mom, but that's everybody's different. You know, everybody different. You know, but I got, you know, one dad and one mom, and I had some great parents. Have some great, cause my mom's still here. Great. Listen, you don't get better than Sean, man. Hey, Young Ro, what? Listen, Young Ro, listen. My mom and my dad, two of the most, I had not just one, I had two free-hearted parents. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the one thing I ain't tell y'all, my dad will give you money, but you better take that money back, because he gonna soon come back. He gonna come back and borrow it back again, and you ain't gonna never see it till next week. But Swerve, listen, man. Swerve, yo, listen. But look, man, quick shout out to my dad. Oh, I spilled my dad's drink. He wanted some, T. Yeah. He wanted some. All right, guys, I spilled a little bit of my dad. So love is love. Happy birthday, Dad. Quick shout out to all my family, Fergal, my kids, my man Cakes, the world's greatest pop. Everybody, man. Everybody. You already know what it is, Uncle Juju, the twins. You already know what it is. Love. Be safe.